If you guys want to do a mic check, make sure the same city, you can do that. I don't, it should work, but if you want to just like unmute, make sure that she can hear you. And Caroline, or Caroline, or Caroline. Yeah, I just want to pull a mic check to make sure that the people on the distant end can hear us.
We can, thanks.
Thank you, Caroline.
Are we waiting on somebody?
Narcissa.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello, did somebody just join via phone?
Yes, this is Stacy Carter Coley.
Great.
I couldn't get my link to work.
Lee, do you want to speak to that? There was a second link that was sent out.
Yeah, the second link
And I
is the
thought
one going from Victim Services, the VCS account itself. So there is a second WebEx link. That was the link that comes from Victim Services. So we rebuilt the meeting, and then I followed it up with the second email. Do we have anybody having issues joining?
I got the email, but the email just said it used the email that comes from like VCS, but I never got that link. I just got the email saying to use that link.
I had to use the first link that was sent to connect.
Good morning, everybody. I apologize. I have been trying to reach Chairperson Woods and have not been able to reach her. And I don't know if Liddy, I can't tell from the video whether she is still in the meeting room.
She stepped away from her.
She did. I think she's going to try to call her on her cell. In the event we can't reach her, I told Liddy I would attempt to chair the meeting in her absence if you all good people would just walk me through it. I guess my question is, do we have enough folks on for a quorum?
This is Stacy Carter Coley. I'm here.
Thank you,
Stacy, I
Stacy.
sent you another invite if you want to check for it.
What did you also send one to Chairperson Woods?
Yes,
Lee?
I sent one to her personal and her work.
Great. I see them that they were invited, so thank you.
I can resend the invitation real quick if you would like. It should have sent a reminder also.
I think that could be helpful. If you would do that, Leah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I think when Liddy returns, we can go ahead and get started.
That's why I'm here in person. So
My apologies, folks. We will try to get started here shortly.
I did see an email from her. She said that she's not able to access the meeting, so I'm inviting her again. I'm sending her again.
Is that from the chair?
Yes. Yes, that's from Ms. Swift.
Okay.
I'm also sending her a follow-up email straight from the WebEx meeting that has all the information in it.
Could you send the email to my work email? Because I'm still not getting it.
The nwoods at ncdoj.gov or
No,
Stacy.
I'm sorry. I apologize. This
One,
is
two.
Stacy.
So it's stacy.carter-coley, correct? At abc.nc.gov?
That's correct.
These are going to be coming from Miss Alicia. I'm at her.
And I'm not sure if, because I didn't get it, and I'm not sure because my first name is in it, sometimes it goes out STACY, and I spell it STACEY.
So I pulled it directly from Outlook. I'm hoping that that's correct.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I apologize for my tardiness. I was having technical difficulties. I couldn't get into the meeting or the right meeting. I'm here. Thank you, Liddy.
You're welcome.
Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June, can you believe June 13th meeting, June 13th, 2024. I'm glad you could all join us. Again, I apologize for my inability to get into the right meeting. I still had the older one on my calendar for some reason, and that's where I was sitting waiting for everyone else. So, welcome. I hope you've all been well, and it's good to see you all. I will ask Liddy if, when she is able, to do the roll call.
Thank you. Good morning,
You're
everyone.
welcome. Good morning.
Roll call. Chief Deputy Secretary Hoekstra,
Present.
Chairperson Woods,
Present.
Commissioner Carter Coley, Commissioner Chilton, present. Commissioner Jimenez,
Present.
Commissioner Sparati, and Commissioner Kale.
Present.
We also have with us Attorney Joe Bellin.
Good morning, everyone.
And also Deputy Delaney.
Good morning, everybody.
Thank you, Liddy. I also welcome your staff who are also present, and I welcome you as well. We are going to take up the consideration of the meeting from, I'm sorry, the minutes from the March meeting, March 13th. I believe there was an amended portion sent out. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes as amended? And are there any questions or edits needed?
Still can't hear.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes as amended. Is there such a motion?
So moved, Madam Chair.
And your name was?
My apologies. Cassandra Hoekstra. Cassandra Hoekstra.
Okay. I saw your lips moving, but they were not in time with the voice. I was like, who's that speaking? I'm sorry. It's that kind of morning. Thank you, Deputy Secretary. Is there a second to that motion?
I second that. Sebastián Jiménez.
Thank you, Commissioner Jimenez. On the table is a motion to, or before you is a motion to accept the minutes as amended. All in favor, raise your hand, say aye. Oh, well, we probably shouldn't do it that way because there's some people that I don't see. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I see Commissioner Coley? Okay. She's having difficulty hearing the meeting. Okay. It's okay. Because I saw her before. Now I don't see her anymore. And I want to make sure that we are in order. I apologize. Is someone assisting her?
Excuse me, Madam Chair. She says she's going to try to
Yes,
call
ma'am.
back in, but she's not able to hear the meeting.
All right. Okay. And so we have, are there any commissioners present in the room with you, Liddy? Because I see one,
Yes.
2, 3. Who's there? Ms. Chilton, Commissioner
Chilton.
Chilton? Okay. All right. So we have enough for a quorum, I would think, without Commissioner Coley. Is that right, Liddy? We have
Yes.
Commissioner Jimenez, Commissioner Kale, Commissioner Hoekstra, and Commissioner Chilton. That's 4 of you. Okay, awesome sauce. So we can go ahead and vote on the minutes. Motion was made by Deputy Secretary Hoekstra, seconded by Commissioner Jimenez. And so all in favor can raise your hand, say aye, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, that's a vote of 4 to, I assume, nothing. Any nays? None. Okay, so the vote, the motion it's accepted. Thank you. Let's see what's next. So now we have our esteemed director presenting us with a victims compensation update. Director Liddy, could you please present the update?
Thank you. So this
Yes, ma'am.
morning, I would like to take a moment, if the commission does not mind, we had summer interns here with us, and I would like for them to just introduce themselves and tell you what university they're from and perhaps what their studies are.
Wonderful.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brooke Henderson. I attend Appalachian State University, and my major is psychology.
Welcome.
Good morning. My name is Electra Albert. I attend West Virginia Wesleyan College. I am a double major in political science and criminal justice with a minor in legal studies.
Wow.
Good
Welcome.
morning. I'm Ella. I just graduated from NC State University, and I will be attending George Mason University in the fall to get my master's in forensic science.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Feel free to reach out to me if you're ever interested, and I'm sure any of the commissioners, if you want to pick our brains, have coffee, do just an electronic meeting. There's a wealth of experience on this side, and I'm sure lots of questions and excitement, eagerness on your end. So let's get together. It's a long summer. If you have 15 minutes with nothing to do, please feel free to reach out. I'll say for myself. Thank you and welcome again. Thank you.
Thank you. This morning, we're going to be reviewing 36 claims totaling $1,119,508.65. I'd like to take a few moments to present to you information regarding the rules change request. As I shared with you earlier, we are in the process of developing an online portal that will make access available to victims and claimants being able to utilize technology to submit their claim application. What I am presenting and requesting is approval for some rule changes that will allow them to do just that. And for the purpose of minutes, I'm going to be reading a little bit as we go through. Some background information. Since 1987, the North Carolina Crime Victims Compensation Commission, North Carolina Department of Public Safety, Office of Victim Compensation Services, has helped victims and their families heal from the devastating effects of criminal violence by providing financial assistance for expenses such as medical care, counseling, lost wages, and funeral expenses. The office may reimburse people who suffer medical expenses, lost wages as a result of being an innocent victim of crime committed in North Carolina. Victims of rape, assault, child sexual abuse, domestic violence, and drunk driving, as well as families of homicide victims, are eligible to apply for financial help. A maximum of $45,000 may be paid for an award for medical expenses related to the treatment of injuries as a result of the crime. A maximum of $10,000 may be paid for funeral expenses when the victim dies as a result of the crime. Benefits for approved claims are paid directly to the service provider, and that is some background information regarding our program. The rules for consideration today are from 14B NCAC 09.0302, processing and payment of claims. The first proposed change to this rule adds the website location, www.ncdps.gov/for-victims. This is where claimants can find the application for reimbursement. This aligns with current practice. The application has been available on the website since 2005. The second proposed change allows applications to be accepted via an electronic application portal through fax or email once the director has determined the submitted application is complete. Under the current process, claimants mail a one-page application and supporting documentation to the Office of Victim Compensation Services. Applications are distributed through the district attorney's offices, law enforcement offices, or can be downloaded from the website as listed above. So I am requesting your consideration today for approval of the proposed changes. These proposed changes, once approved by the commission, would be forwarded to the Rules Commission for publishing. Upon your approval, once it's published, there will be a 60-day public comment period. Comments will be reviewed at the end of that period. And if there are no changes, I will be back before you requesting your final approval and adoption of those rule changes. Madam Chair.
You're mute, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Liddy. So at this time, you're asking for the commission's approval to submit these changes to the Rules Committee. Proposed rule changes to the Rule Committee. So you're asking the commission's approval fill in the
Yes.
blank for me, of the proposed change,
Yes, of the
approval of the
proposed
proposed change, and then
submission to the Rural Commission.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Is there a motion? Is there such a motion as to what Liddy is asking for? Or do we have questions, thoughts, comments on what Liddy presented?
Yeah.
No questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, I would like to know a little more about the platform and I understand that the applicants, they can use the website. So are you going to be able to submit or upload documents as attachments? So, and
Yes.
do we know the name of the platform? I would like to like a little more. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that question. We are in the process of developing that online portal. We are in the discovery stage and determining what we need to make it more accessible for victims and claimants. We are asking that they be able to submit their claim application along with attachments as needed in order for us to process the claims.
Great. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think it's something very good for both, for us, and the victims. Absolutely, I like that.
Madam Chair, you muted.
Sorry. So any other questions or thoughts, input that the commissioners would like to provide on this request from Liddy? Okay.
I see a
Hearing
raised
none,
hand.
is there a where? I don't see it.
Madam
Okay, if
Chair,
there's
I
a raised hand,
apologize.
please speak. I don't
This
see
is
it. I'm sorry.
Caroline Fallon. And just because
Hey,
I know we've
Caroline.
got some newer commissioners, I wanted to just quickly remind everybody that this has kind of been a multi-year journey, that the staff made the recommendation. Liddy's been working to move to an online application process for a while. We are, of course, required to go through the state procurement process, which we have gone through, but so we had to put this out for bid and then review everybody. And then select a vendor. They have now been working on kind of determining the workflow to make sure that we are meeting the needs, because this is not only going to be better, hopefully, for victims, which is the main reason we're doing this, but also for staff. And to have an automated workflow, not a manual one, and more able to track and hopefully more quickly bring to a conclusion and approval when people apply for this compensation funding. So I just wanted to remind everybody, we've gone through a lot of this to move toward an online system, and we just have to update our administrative code so that it now contemplates an online application, and which it did not do so previously.
Thank you. Any further questions or thoughts? Okay, so this isn't actually passing the rule, if I'm not mistaken, correct, Liddy?
That's
This
correct.
is actually just saying we approve you to present this proposal to the Rules Committee.
That's correct.
Okay. With our approval, I guess, in addition, that we approve. There are no disapprovals or that I've heard. So with that in mind, is there a motion?
Approve the motion, Commissioner Jimenez.
I second
Thank
the
you.
motion. Stacey Carter Coley.
Thank you, Commissioner Stacey Carter Coley. Welcome. Okay. All in favor of the motion, raise your hand, say aye.
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 Oh, Commissioner Stacy Carter Coley, are you saying aye as well?
Can you? Yes, can you not see me?
No, ma'am, I cannot see you. Can anybody see
Okay.
her?
I don't see her.
We
Yes,
could
ma'am,
I
see
see a
her
number
previously,
there.
now we see her contact number.
I see her face.
You see her face?
I
Oh, okay,
can
cool.
see her, yes.
Lucky you.
Stacy,
Lucky
yeah.
you. Oh, there you are. Okay, I had to scroll down. Okay. I thought you were this
Okay.
unverified number. Okay.
If I may suggest,
Hello.
I'm both because I couldn't get my audio to work. I'm both.
I
So that is
see.
Okay.
my.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got hit with some IT whammies today, I tell you. Okay, well, thank you. So that's all in favor. That was 4-0. The motion carries. Thank you. I just have to scroll to see you and scroll back up. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so at this time we're gonna go into closed session. And the purpose of going into closed session is, well, we're not gonna go into, we're gonna take a vote. To go into closed session, the stated purpose will be to prevent the disclosure of confidential information. The person making the motion shall state the following: I move we go into closed session under the open meetings statute as allowed in section 1A1 in order to prevent the disclosure of information that is privileged or confidential pursuant to the law of the state or of the United States or not considered a public record within the meaning of the public records law. And so at this time, I guess, Liddy, we could ask, we would ask the interns to, thank you for attending. Again, please, reach out to us. Let us
And
know
they
how your
have
summer's going.
to.
Oh, they're gone. Okay, thank you. And so is there a motion to go into closed session?
I
Madam
move
Chair,
we
this
go
is
into closed session.
Commissioner Carter
I
Coley?
move we go into closed session under North Carolina General Statute 143, 318, 11 as allowed in section 1A1.
Well said. Couldn't have put it better myself. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Cassandra Hookstra. I second that motion. Thank you.
Awesome. All in favor? Raise your hand, say aye.
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 1, 2, 3, and